Feels great to have you back.
Welcome
So
back
then,
to
did
the
you all hear about
campfire.
that Arasaka aircraft carrier docked in
Gather
Night
around and
City?
let's
Called
continue our journey
Kujira,
through
or
Cyberpunk
the Whale.
2077.
Apparently, the Corp figured it wasn't.
Let's got our first implants. We're getting ready to go and talk to Dex about the job.
Heart chakra looks a little out of whack, babe. I can release it for you, but you'd have to watch out for negative energy fields and avoid mean reds.
V, yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were in with the doc.
Foreshadowing, isn't it?
He's waiting in his ride. For you. Ain't but a hop to where he's parked. Next to Gramsci Burgers.
Okay. Do my best to talk us up.
Are not human, no. But
What are you-
What you ask?
V, listen.
Jones
I've
again.
got this delicate matter. That's why I called you. The number of cyber psycho attacks in the city is on the rise. Now that's probably not news to you, but this issue matters to me for a few reasons.
Have to get some
There are people who say
anti
cyber psychosis
or
can be treated.
non-lethal weaponry.
Right.
And I know exactly how that sounds, but I believe even an unproven therapy is still better than a bullet to the brain. If I get a tip about a possible
Got a
attack,
point.
I'll give you a call. Maybe you can investigate before Max Tack hits the scene. But remember, you're not there to execute any...
Tiger claws, tiger claws. Not getting
I hope
involved in
that's
that.
all clear.
Non-lethal takedowns, non-lethal quick hacks, non-lethal weapons, EMP grenades, combat gadgets, weapon mods that change damage to non-lethal. That's fair. How the non-lethal weapons work, but maybe they've added some actual non-lethal weapons. Well, not the button I wanted. There we go. That's the one. The X button. Come on.
Yo, Miss V. A pleasure.
Oh, you're
Dexter
big
Deshawn
red.
in the flesh.
Red leather.
Simple indeed.
I'm kind of going with the huge red
Let's roll.
motif in the car. And
Mind if I ask you something right off the
Yeah.
bat? Would you rather live in peace as Miss Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory smelling near like posies without seeing your 30th?
It's first place or no place, Dex. Cost isn't a factor.
none of these answers are exactly
Classic.
good, but I know what they're
I'd
going for
expect
with
nothing
that,
less
so.
from eager, supple youth. Respect.
It's the idea of
All right, listen
when you're
close.
young,
Scanning a serious job
all you
now.
care about is how people
Playing
remember you
gargantuan
doing
compared
something
to
big.
Smashing up a scav home.
But as you go, just like with the game,
Let me hear it. What's the job?
gain more
this
followers, more
prototype
people
jet,
behind you, you
a
start
biochip
to
to be
realize
precise.
that
Jobs to grab.
impacting little change, a
Hmm.
little at a time,
Guessing it belongs
adds
to a
up to the
corp.
giant boulder being
Mm-hmm.
the mountain.
Arasaka. Surely that's no problem.
being torn down, pebble by pebble.
No, no problem. Just a death sentence. NC's Arasaka's turf. Nobody fucks with them here.
What can I say, Miss V? High risk, high reward. First rule of the afterlife. Besides that, I'm no leadhead. Ain't gonna leave no trace for them to follow, cause we gonna do this clean and on the hush-hush. We understand each other?
You work this out? Got a plan?
Two things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
Alright,
Client.
start me on the client.
What's her thing? Why does she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn Parker. Betting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me. Told me to stop looking. End of convo. Anyway, our little client insisted
Love
on
the
meeting
little
someone
tie
with
that
skin in the game.
Pacifica
You
is
know,
the voodoo
we'll be there
boys are
for
the
it all.
ones who are searching for the biochip.
Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean. Pretty much leaves you.
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beef?
slotting the shard.
Right, alright. You know, it's really kind of weird that in a world of
Got a
net
classic
runners,
tale for you.
cybersecurity and all
doing his
that,
thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a
that people just
Militech
slot in
convoy.
random
Got
cars
away
other
with the
people hand
kid.
them.
Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now see, Convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military tech. Because if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy. Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick. I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, aka Royce, plain dropped his ass. Royce is in charge now, and I got no way of
That
knowing
guy's
if he
rough
aims
looking.
to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstorm, one Meredith Stout of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
Who's the prima donna?
Corpo agent, internal affairs. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk. Stick up her ass ain't growing any shorter, so she must be getting desperate. Be wise to think how you could use that. Of course, to do so, you'll need that frazzled cat's info. Sending it now.
Think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though's gonna be all you.
Well, alright. Guess we get moving on to work.
One more thing, Miss V. Quiet life or blaze of glory? Later now.
Let me out. There we go. Alright. Let's get moving a little bit here. If I remember right, I can go over here and buy or pick up
Jackster, talk to
a
Dex.
free item.
Yeah, Gordito's a big deal. Literally a nug.
It,
Claimed to want to check our pro cred. But to me, it feels more like he tangled us up with Maelstrom and Militech. There's this combat bot military prototype. Maelstrom clept it, then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the
the other
game
thing
crews
is,
had to
you're
switch
planning a
up the
huge
name.
heist, all this, and you talk about it out in the open on the phone.
Royce versus Brick.
Why? Why would you?
About sums it up.
I know it's a story.
Dex wants us talking to Royce.
All
Gave
for
the
the
deeds of
story.
some
They
Militech
probably
agent,
wouldn't be
too.
doing this if it
Don't know how
wasn't
much
in a
help she
video
stands to
game.
be.
Yada yada. I get it. This feels weird to me.
Then there's the other thing. Gotta meet the client who put the job on the table, Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do? Ride around in his limo, chat chicks up on the hollow?
Well,
Parker
you know
wants
what?
to meet someone on the crew. Dex gave me the nod.
He must know what he's doing. So, how you want to play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
I say we knock
Maelstrom.
on Maelstrom's door first. Pound, actually.
Giggity.
In that case, I'll hit the all foods, put my nose to the ground. Around. Hasta luego.
Alright. Talk to this lady.
T-Bug sent me. Said you'd have something for me.
The free
You're V,
goods.
right? She had me hold the demon for you. It should work on any third-gen deck.
Okay. Glad to grab a demon always.
You could test it now. I have an access point. If you'd like, that is. You might extract some Shimsoft or Subroot.
Come on. Don't have to sell me up on it. Already here. Sell that. Do. Circuit. Yeah, let's pick up. No, I can't actually used them yet, but we'll get there. Oh, come on. All right. Got a point, good sir. Thanks for the info. Stop texting me. Making this... Forgot how text-heavy this game is. Sometimes. Let's get in. Can't install those at some point. Alright, let's find this. There we go. A simple minigame, and it does help out. Let's do a couple side missions, get some money, build up our inventory a little bit before we start doing this. I know we've got a long ways to go, we could just jump straight into it, but I kind of like having a little bit of survivability for first ones. Especially with the pseudo boss fights that are coming up. I know you can technically do it without it. Ah, bish. Nope, there's one more. Take that guy out. Now we're good. Broken weapons. Some other stuff on the ground. And there's the person they beat up, and I'm sure she's fine. She's fine, right? Right. Yeah. Probably just fine. And they basically beat her up because she tried to escape a life of prostitution. Tried to better herself, and somebody did not like her. That to each other even. I know this is fantasy, but even in real life it happens. Let's go see what Kako... No, we can't go see Kako. Cyber Psycho sighting. Go do a gig. Car here. Dude, just walking down the street. Off the road. Come on, have some respect for everybody else around. Driving through, guys, don't you worry. Alrighty. Now. I think I know this one.
So listen, Maelstrom's got this Ripper Doc. Thing is, they're keeping her against her will, forcing her to work. Could you go grab her from those psychos?
Yeah, since you're a cop, can you just, like, get
Her
off the
brother would
phone
be
real quick?
grateful.
This is about to be a problem. Come on. There we go. That guy. Keep hitting him in the hand till he stands up. Because I want to... kind of want to level up my net run skill a little bit. Go. Start early. Gotta say, I love the actual individual skills for how you fight that are added into this game now. They are just beautiful. Let's turn some use of getting stuff. See. I didn't plan that one out very well, now did I? Figure it out better in the future.
Don't shoot. I'm a doctor. I'm not part of the
I'm
gang.
not here to shoot you.
I know. You're Lucy Thackeray.
Text blacked out again. Piece of shit. And you are?
V, your brother sent me to get you out of here.
Birdie? Okay. Okay, just a moment.
Lady, your brother sent me.
What's with him? Any second now, more of those Borg freaks could show.
They shot him. Almost got him sorted out, but the bleeding started again.
Look, we don't have time for
Tech
this.
they've got in here belongs in a scrapyard.
We got a Delta, now.
Since you're still here, run a scan on him.
Pressure's falling. Same with temperature.
He's going into shock. I'll try to stem the bleeding. You, give him a unit of synth blood. Come on! It's on the table. First
Where?
from the left.
There it is.
Just not in my hand. Okay, gotta wait a bit before it closes up.
Just finish up already.
All right, crisis averted. Looks like. Rest he'll just have to sleep off.
Well, that's good.
Thanks.
Let's go.
Now we can go.
Don't know why we're helping that guy, because, you know,
Keep close to me.
he ends
Head
up
down.
doing anywhere else in the world.
Come on, just a little farther.
But I
Your
suppose,
ride. Get in.
if possible, it is better to save a life than to take one. If possible. All too well that sometimes it's not possible to save a life, though. Try to save that life at the expense of your own. Say that.
Hey, Lucy's safe. Cream work. Thanks.
Get that done.
Barely breathing.
Jesus. Alright. A little bit here. Get the next guy. Girl, whatever. Alright. Leave me alone. Stop trying to kill me for no reason. I think they were males. So, they may have had, like, vengeance on their mind or something. Yeah, I'm not letting that keep going. Let's see if you can try. How about yours? Wish you could get something from their vehicles. That'd be kind of awesome. For all the effort you gotta put in to fight them. Especially since they damage your stuff. Alright. Onward. Maelstrom's about to have a few more problems with me anyways, so whatever. So.
Я тебя с потрохами сожру, падла!
That would piss you off.
Covering!
People will tell ya.
Попал!
Need some Netrunner experience. What are they doing? Question. Oh. Here we go. Got a crime. I mean, I guess in the end, we're not exactly like outlaws over here. More like, I don't know, bounty hunters? Guess that kind of makes sense. Why? Yeah, we're getting stupid. Sell junk. Can already pay off our debt to Victor. Shot the doors off my car? How did they? Yes.
this arm! It is not mine! None of this me! Cold, dead metal! All of it!
What happened? Your implants, they look half done.
Done or not done? It is of no importance. A bhikkhu does not defile his body through cyber modification. It is against the Platimoksha. And yet, they knew about this. For me, there is no return.
Hold on. Somebody forced you?
Not just me, my brother too. They drugged us, desecrated my body. And all the while, they mocked me. How can you do this to a fellow human being and still mock them?
How about your brother? He's still with them?
Yes, I was first. Then they were trying to decide how to modify him. You look like someone who can reason with these people. I beg you, please, help my brother. I only hope it is not too late. I do not wish for him to end up like I have.
Fine. I'll help. But just so you know, things might get ugly.
No matter what
Maelstrom
it
doesn't
is,
mess around.
There must be some other way.
this is a metaphor for a lot of
Help
things
us,
all
please.
at once.
But without
It
any
should always be
bloodshed,
a
I beg
person's
you.
I'll
choice,
see what I can do. Either way,
not somebody
your
else's
brother's
choice
getting
for them.
I do not know how to thank
I
you.
don't care what your beliefs
They're
are. I
keeping
don't care
him
what
in
your
a shop
politics
just
are.
north of here. You shall find it next to the road along
But
the
they should
docks.
never be forced on anybody else. And that includes whatever you think your beliefs or your ideology or your sense of right and wrong is. Doesn't matter what it is. It is never right to force it on anybody else. And if you think that somebody else's right to existence is wrong in some way, you are the one forcing the belief on somebody else. Let's just square that up straight. You got a problem with somebody existing and just existing, that is you being the problem.
Chubes, listen. What if instead of an arm, we chipped him with iron? Every time he'd have to take a piss, he'd... Ha! And then he'll start a next-gen Buddhist fellowship of... Get this! Full metal monks!
Please! Dharma has brought me peace. Do not deprive me of it.
Open! Flap again and I'll rip your tongue out!
So this is where they're keeping our fellow brother.
Fuck! Bunch of weaklings!
Well, I tried to do this peacefully. Not saying you let me. Not that you exactly deserve peaceful, but because the monk asked, I tried.
Do not do this. Incantations against my beliefs. Please. I do not want them.
My good sir, my good man, I did not want to kill them necessarily.
Calm down. It's over now. I'm not with them.
So, what are you doing here? What happened?
Was walking by and caught some lame jokes about metal monks. Think about Maelstrom. They're never just joking. Now, the truth's that your brother sent me. He didn't want the same thing to happen to you.
Thank you for coming to my rescue. But my life is not worth the deaths of others. One good deed does not justify the suffering you have sown. You have committed evil in its purest form.
I liked your brother more. What was I supposed to do? Read him a sermon? Maelstrom shoots first, then asks questions.
You always have a choice.
Character has a point.
Including not to act at all. That is the most difficult of the paths. I would prefer lose the only body that I have than to live with the thought that somebody died on my account. Leave me. I must catch my breath before I go to my brother. It is him who needs saving now.
It's an important part to keep in mind, too. You have extremists in every case, no matter what it is. But I would rather extreme peace than violence out of my extremists. Got it. Stealth. Gonna help our network. Apparently we did not finish that crime scene. Let's go take care of that. To hit people, I know. Here. You do. Let's see what's in here. Smart weapon. Good. There we go. Completed the job. Right, can't get that far over because it's Watson's on. Catch a shiv in the rib. Oh yeah, that is kind of true. You're not paying attention, especially. Cells. Skip stuff. First will come the great reality check, which ushers in the future of the world. Already helped that lady. I know today was a little bit more side questy, but you know, I'm not going to complain. Needed the money. We can get a few upgrades as well as pay off Victor. I just like to do that before the next part. It just makes sense. Then work with on progressing the storyline next time. Thank you for coming and sitting with me by the campfire and telling these stories. See you later.